Hi there, welcome to Nonsense Whisky. My name is VinPF, and on today's episode we're actually covering something new. This is the Timorous Beastie from Douglas Lang, and this is the 12-year cask strength version. This only just come out a couple of days ago as of time of recording. 20th of January in fact it came out, and there's only 3,000 bottles of this available kind of worldwide. So if you're interested in this one at all, I would say maybe look at getting a purchase even if you're not thinking about opening it. But you know, I'm an advocate of drinking whiskey here, so let's have a look at the whiskey and see kind of what it's about and how it compares with the other ones. Now, fans of the channel will know I actually covered the original Timorous Beastie, the 46.8%er no age statement one, about 9 months ago. It was video 111, so I'll pop a link up there for that. But they actually do a couple of other ones that are still available right now. They do a 10-year-old version, also at the 46.8, and the 18-year-old at 46.8. This is at 54.4%, so proper cask strength, no added colour, and non-chill filtered, of course. Now, let's talk about the price quickly before we get into the whiskey itself. This is around £60 in the UK, so it's quite expensive for a 12-year-old. But if you compare it to the no age statement, which is about £35 to £40 in the UK, it's a significant jump up from that. The 10-year-old is again at 46.8%. That goes for about £40, so actually that's quite good value 10-year-old whiskey. And the 18-year is a step up at £85 in the UK. Now that was a special release that is still available when I last checked, which was today. So it's a tough one to say where it fits. But if you look at other 12-year-old special release cask strength whiskies, things like Springbank cask strength 12-year always sells out very, very quickly. It's roughly the same sort of price, and then it's gone, and then it's on the secondary market and it's even more inflated. And the Lagavulin 12-year, same thing, everyone goes crazy for that, and it's gone, and it's over £100 before you know it. So actually at £60 it's kind of priced well, and it's comparable with those other ones, maybe not in terms of Islay for the kind of Lagavulins, but this is a Highlands blended malt, in case you didn't know that already. So, as I said, 3,000 bottles of this. It's a blended malt, Highland blended malt, so we're talking about things like Glengarry, Glen Athol, things like Dalmore, probably Glengoyne, stuff like that are in there. It's not actually announced what's in there, but there's very few Highland distilleries versus like Speyside and things like that, so there's only limited things you can put your pin in to really get that down. But, that's all kind of arbitrary if this is not very good, isn't it? But let's try it and see if it is very good. Now on the nose, it's high vanillas, high honey, but it's not like sweet. It's not sickly sweet. It's just nicely sweet. But that kind of high ABV doesn't betray itself on the nose, really. Yeah, it's just a very nice, well-rounded nose. Let's try on the palate. Whoa. Now, I bet you're all waiting me to say this, but that's where the high ABV is. Big old hit of it. For me, it's a lot more honey, but again, it's not too sweet. It's not overly sweet at all. It's kind of got like a peppery, spicy finish to it as well. It's not overly complex, I'll admit that. Not overly complex at all, but it's a really, really good high ABV. We're talking 54.4, so well over 50%. Generally just a nice dram. It's like I said, it's not overly complex, so it's not gonna confuse you. It's not gonna be one that you have to sit in and delve in all night, but really it's just nicely balanced, very nicely balanced. And the finish goes on forever. Absolutely goes on forever. Now, I was only sent a small vial of this. Thank you to Douglas Lang for sending me this. So I haven't been able to experiment with adding water to it. Now, I imagine, because it's cask strength, non-chill filtered, natural colour, not that makes a difference, but still, because it's naturally presented, I imagine this takes a drop of water quite well. But I can't confirm that, and I'm just going to enjoy my last little dram of this separately, I think, because I think it'd be a danger to try it. If I had a whole bottle of this, I would definitely experiment with water a little, but for a 20cl, it's difficult to say that. I think generally very, very, very well priced. £60 is a little bit high for my usual budgets. The 12-year would be a sticking point for most people, but you have to try and see beyond that and look at the cask strength nature of it and the fact that it's very, very naturally presented to you. And I think if you like the Timorous Beastie or Douglas Lang in any way, shape or form, you're not going to be disappointed with this. But like I said, 3,000 bottles, 60 quid, it's probably going to be worth something on a secondary market. Again, do not recommend that at all. Please drink it if you buy it, but for me, thumbs up.